Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dream Hypothesis. Today, I want to talk about a type of dream that can be a little unsettling. Dreams where you're the villain. You know the ones where you're causing destruction, hurting people, or doing other terrible things. These dreams can be really disturbing and leave us feeling confused and even guilty. But here's the thing about these dreams, they are not a reflection of your conscious mind or saying that your subconscious mind is evil. It is basically saying that you feel guilty about something you've done or thought in the past. Maybe you feel guilty about accidentally kicking a dog, um, making a decision that caused someone else to get hurt, or maybe you're guilty about having intrusive thoughts, which a lot of people get. First off, it's important to remember that dreams are a reflection of our subconscious mind, and they don't necessarily reflect our conscious desires or intentions. So just because you have a dream where you're the villain, it doesn't mean that you're secretly a bad person. One theory is that dreams where the villain reflects our feeling of guilt or shame about something we've done in our waking lives. Maybe we hurt someone's feelings, made a mistake at work, or did something else that we're not proud of. These dreams could be a way of our minds processing and dealing with those emotions. As you can see, for this specific episode, I did in fact do some research instead of just talking about my personal hypothesis, because the differences between this dream and the hero dream is in this dream, in order for this dream to function and work, you can't be lucid, because the second you're lucid you can decide not to do the villainous actions and be an asshole. If you are lucid and you decide to do the villainous actions and everything, well, may not necessarily be that you're a villain or a bad person. It may just be like a sense of when you're playing Grand Theft Auto. I mean, when you're playing Grand Theft Auto, you go in the streets and shoot hookers and stuff like that. You won't do that in real life. It's a very similar thing if you go through the villain dream and you're lucid and you decide to do the thing anyways. It's a safe area where you could do anything without judgment or repercussion, or you know it's a dream, so you know you're not actually hurting anybody. But another possibility is that dreams where we're the villain reflect our fears of being seen as the bad guy. Maybe we're worried that we're not living up to the expectations of others, or that we'll be judged harshly for our actions. These dreams could be a way of our minds preparing us for the possibility of being seen as a villain. In this theory, idea, it is more like when you know that person who does the most minor of transgressions. Like, for example, they accidentally step on your foot. I guess that's not that minor, I guess. They they accidentally prepare a sandwich the wrong way, and then they act like they just shot John F. Kennedy in front of you. Yeah, something like that. Like, they were assertive for 1 second and now they feel like they're the bad guys. Well, that's your subconscious mind when it shows you these villain dreams. Essentially, one minor transgression you did while you were going through your daily life, in your dream, essentially overblows it out of proportion and makes you feel like you're a total heinous person, when in reality you said, no, I'm not gonna accept this cup of coffee because it's not what I asked for. I asked for a hot chocolate at the Starbucks. I mean, obviously don't be an asshole to the barista. Just let them know they got your order wrong. It's fine, it happens to everybody. Now, you know what's funny? I don't think Karens get this dream. I don't think Karens get this dream at all. And by Karens, I mean this stereotypical um, white woman, short haircut, side cut lady that goes like, "I want to talk to the manager" kind of person. Which, that's a stereotype. Is that kind of person that looks like that? But in reality, anyone can be a Karen. Karen is a type of energy. Karen is a type of energy that you have, and that's somebody who's entitled at any small transgression and believe that it's an active attack on their person, even though it was just a small accident. For example, someone got your order wrong, maybe even slightly wrong. Maybe you ordered your coffee with whipped cream and they didn't add the whipped cream. They forgot about the whipped cream because they have 6 or 7 other orders before or after you which don't have whipped cream. So they just overlooked your whipped cream. And instead of seeing it from a logical point of view, you explode in their face and you make them feel like a horrible person for being a minimum wage worker. That is a villain, and those types of people don't get this dream where they're the villain. Because I asked around, and the people I know that are like this were like, "I never had a dream like that because I'm never a bad person." So even their subconscious isn't conscious about what they're doing. Fascinating, really fascinating. It's like, wow. So how can you interpret and cope with these dreams? One approach is to look at what's happening in the dream and see if it reflects any patterns or fears in your waking life. Are you feeling guilty about something you've done? Are you worried about being seen as a bad person? These are common themes that can manifest in dreams where you're the villain. Another helpful strategy is to use these dreams as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. Ask yourself why you're having these dreams and what you can do in your waking life to address any underlying issues or concern. Maybe you need to apologize to someone, or maybe you need to work on building up your self-esteem so you're not as worried about being seen as a bad guy. Really, it's like you got two spectrums here. You got the person who's gonna feel like a bad guy when they got really low self-esteem, and they're gonna feel like the bad guy for doing the most minor transgression. And then you got the people with too much self-esteem who will never feel like the bad guy, even if they did the most major transgression, like calling you a slur in the middle of a Starbucks at a rush hour because you forgot some cherries or something, I don't know. Or being mad at the Domino's delivery driver. This is real thing that happened to me. Being mad at the Domino's delivery driver because he forgot to give you your 5 cents of change when they don't carry change no more because it's such a minor form of currency that they just take the 5-cent loss over having to have their delivery drivers carry loose change. And then blowing up on that person's face for it. That happened to me. This is a personal, real life anecdote. This is no dream stuff. This happened. Some people are they're not self-conscious or subconscious. Is the best way to put it. So there you have it, a really quick overview of dreams where you're the villain and what they might mean. Remember, dreams are a reflection of our inner thoughts and emotions, and they can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. By paying attention to our dreams and using them as a way of exploring our inner world, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and move towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which I have no idea what it's gonna be about yet, but you'll see what it is when I upload it, I guess.